And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at the Bulls, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And of course, there's the Celtics behind 9.5 games.
You know, for the Celtics, at this point, they expect it to be a bit higher in the standings. But really, they can't be that disappointed. They're still knocking on the door of that top spot.
And I don't think anyone will be surprised if they do get it. They've been there before, and despite going through a little bit of a lull, we know they're capable of playing as well as any team in this league.
And the starting group for Chicago. MP is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Buzelis in at the 4-man position. And for the Celtics, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Hauser in at the 3, small forward. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined. But we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
And so it's Boston with it. Chicago making their last shot. Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
MP, the pass to Vucevic. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Good D by Porzingis. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Another shot. And rejected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
MP, the pass to Ball. Outside Huerter. And there's the screen. Fires the 3. Tatum pulls it in.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Hauser passes to Tatum. The shot. Tatum with another miss.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Pass to Ball. Holiday against MP. Goes up on the wing. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Back to Tatum from deep. Tatum with another miss.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
MP outside. Pass to Buzelis. MP outside. And here is Vucevic. Kicks it out to MP. Just 5 on the clock. To end the drought. No good.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps.
Yeah, the handle of Jason Tatum is special, and he has tightened that handle over the course of years.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Chicago trailing here. Now here's Ball. 9 points for him in his last game. Vucevic, the pass to Peeler. It's stolen by Holiday. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Tatum. Defense is right there. Pass to White. And there's the slam dunk. To finish it off.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
Vucevic, a screen on White. And here's MP from outside. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well,
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. This team has now won 28 consecutive games and have put themselves into elite company by surpassing the record set by LeBron James and the Heat back in 2013.
this is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so rarely seen. You have to keep reminding yourself to settle in and watch these guys work.
They've got Luke Cornett, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Al Horford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Shireman in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And we're going to check in now with Shams Charania. A report coming out of Charlotte, Shams. What's the news on the Hornets?
Thank you, B.A. Aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim and he can get out on shooters. He just has so much energy on that side of the floor. It changes what you can do defensively, and that by itself can make all the difference.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Here's Pritchard, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Over Buzelis. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Vucevic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Vucevic has got 5.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Okay, do it, KP.
Well, you love to see Porzingis battling through contact down low. That's a tremendous finish.
MP outside to the left wing. Pass to Herter. Takes the 3. MP, the flush.
That plays about 2 things. Effort and awareness by MP to track down the board and get the bucket.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. Over Buzelis. Chicago with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
To the paint. Here's Shireman. And slammed it home, and the foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on MP.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Buzelis. 17 points for him last game against Minnesota. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
MP scanning the floor. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Herder, all alone. And Chicago again with a bucket.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Boston's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Holiday finds Porzingis. Fires for 3. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Horford. Holiday's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in.
Peyton Pritchard.
Ball passes to Vucevic. MP with it. Pass to Buzelis. Back to MP. Ball outside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Ball's gotten his 2nd bucket.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
To the inside. Porzingis taking the contact.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Buzelis. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Vucevic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, this demonstrates how confident Buzelis is. He knows he can be lethal off the catch.
Porzingis. And it's Boston scoring again.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
3-pointer, Buzelis. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He added 61 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle. That time. That's his first foul. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics.
Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the 2nd quarter. Pass to Peeler. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. We end the first half. Chicago ahead. They're up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
Fellas, you got to love. Now moving on to the Boston Celtics in the close first half.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been... Here's Ball. Making a switch here. MP's checked in.
Number 1, MP.
Celtics trail by 4. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Ball. And it's MP. And it's Herder in at the small forward position.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
Outside Herder from outside the arc. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
For 3.
MP's got 3 assists tonight.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Hauser's got 6 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
MP no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
For the tie. MP with the block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by him. You just can't afford to throw up anything weak around him.
Five to shoot. Here's Tatum. That won't go either for Tatum. Chicago leading. Down low. Here's Buzelis. Unable to get that one. Tatum with some nice D.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Pass to Vucevic. MP outside. This one for 3. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. MP's got 5 points.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Holiday against MP. Holiday passes to Hauser. Tatum looking it over. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Outside Herder. Beyond the arc. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Pritchard. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago leading by 3. Now Ball. Here's Buzelis. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Hauser, covered by Vucevic. Holiday against Ball. Again, the miss by Boston.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Celtics trail by 3.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line, Sam Hauser. At the line for 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
All right, let's get an update on Derek White. What's his status, Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information. The bad news is that this injury is causing discomfort. It's tough losing a player like this near the halfway point of the season. They'll just have to find a way to replace his production until he comes back. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Outside Porzingis. Got a piece of it. Pass to Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
That's a big-time power move by Drew Holiday. That is so smart.
Oh, wow! MP, unreal!
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Outside Holiday, stolen by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Tatum, a screen on Ball. Here's Pritchard, hounded by Ball. Pritchard, the pass to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Tatum. Over Buzelis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on MP.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there.
Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Horford outside. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser, covered by MP. Screen by Horford. Here's Hauser. Give him 8. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, MP. Defended by Porzingis. Here's Peeler. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Outside Tatum. Smith against Horford. Back to Tatum. They need this. Chicago grabs the miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Pass to MP. Launches a 3. Boston pulls it in. Horford's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Hauser. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Tatum draws the double to the left side wing. Here's Hauser. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Hauser's got 10 points. Bulls leading by 10. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast. So the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Pass to Hauser. Horford, right side. Here's Hauser to the right side. Outside Tatum. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Jones, the pass to Peeler. Takes a three. MP buries the triple.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Jones. Pass to Hauser, and here's Horford. Now here's Porzingis. Misses the three. Dosunmu outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dosunmu. Kornet's checked in for Boston. Davison comes in for Hauser. Celtics trail by 12. 24 seconds left to play in the third quarter. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Collins passes to MP. Another three for Chicago.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come, and MP was ready this time.
Here's Pritchard. There's a screen. Pass to Davison. Here's the three. It doesn't go for him. And so it's MP making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, the Celtics shooting pretty well at 45%. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Drew Holiday out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Kornet in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Now, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Vucevic, a screen on Holiday. MP, the pass to Vucevic. Stolen by Holiday. Pass to Kornet. On the wing, Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
Chicago leading by 12. Now MP. Vucevic, a screen on Holiday. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Peeler.
This is what has defined Drew Holiday's career, right? The ability to affect shooters. Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Tatum. There's the three. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist from Tatum. Tatum's got his third assist of the night. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. MP outside. For three. And MP answers with a three.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Herder against Tatum. Rebounded by Peeler. Peeler's got 4 rebounds now. Ball taking his time here. Outside Herder. Over Holiday. The bank shot, no good. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. Shoots over Ball. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Basket counts.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Clock at 6. Holiday from long range. Again, the miss by Boston. Chicago leading by 16. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Cornette. Back to Pritchard. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by Peeler. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Hauser, he's checked in for Cornette. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at MP. If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges and winning the whole thing.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll, of course, update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
And here's Ball. MP outside, launches it from deep. Boston pulls it in. Horford's got rebound number 7 tonight. Tatum against MP. Tatum drives in, and it's cleared by Vucevic.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Inside, Herder kicks it out to MP. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Celtics. Holiday's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Horford. Here's Pritchard, hounded by Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Holiday from long range. The rebound by MP. Peeler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Ball. Here's Buzelis. MP outside. The 3-ball. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. There's Tatum with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
Launches it, and MP good for 3. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Hauser. Herder defending. Horford passes to Holiday. Back to Horford. Nice D from Vucevic.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Tatum. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got 4 assists in the game.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's MP. Jacks up a 3. Tatum pulls it in. Horford outside. Back to Tatum. From the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Ball outside. There's Herder with the 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Out to the right wing. Horford gets it done inside.
Boy, that little bit of contact will not be enough to impede Al Horford, just powering his way through.
Outside Herder. 3-pointer. He drops it from range.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Celtics trail by 18. Holiday with the ball. Lets a 3 fly. Offensive rebound from downtown. Hey, Horford. From range.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality 3-point shooter.
Vucevic, a screen on Holiday. Holiday against MP. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Outside Holiday. Stolen by MP. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And MP throws it down hard.
Well, the anticipation and the hustle from MP. I mean, doing it all himself.
Boston with the ball. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Right wing. And here's Horford for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Ball finds MP. Oh, they get a hand on it. Man, stolen by Holiday. Outside Tatum. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, B.A., so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about? If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, Jason Tatum's jumper is just so pure. This guy is on point with the midi right now.
Ball outside. Pass to Herder. MP outside. And there's the... Oh! Gets you some!
Showing some power. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. On the wing, Holiday. Covered by MP. Here's Pritchard.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Over ball. And no good. He tried to maintain control as he was fouled. He'll shoot 2 at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago.
Peyton Pritchard at the line for 2 shots.
No good on that one. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans. In telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly. With players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
4-3. Herder can't hit.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Shakes him. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
NBA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bulls.
They never gave up when they were down earlier. Forced their way back into this game. And look at them now.
And this one was all about desire. The perseverance of never doubting your teammates or the game plan. I mean, I love what they did here tonight.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that... stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Smith outside. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dosunmu. The shot comes out. Boston on offense. Pass to Pritchard. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And so here is Chicago. They lead by 17. The Bulls winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd.
Can't be reaching like that, MP.